this.
Let me ask another question. As a gay person, it drives me insane.
Don't get me wrong, El Popo often do make mistakes and fuck a rich person, and then they get turned around and get fucked pretty bad. But that just means we all pay, because the cop's not going to pay $1 million in finances or fees or whatever the courty horty porty. Shit.
Insane, because I fought for LGBT rights when I got arrested at the front of the White House protesting Don't Ask, Don't Tell repeal, because I served in the military for 5 years. I grew up poor and black in Akron, Ohio. All right? I went to one of the worst schools in Akron, Ohio. I went to know that, like, none of us are free unless all of us are free.
What? Hold on. How does that work? That is a strong L statemento. What we just jumped into.
Lesser of two evils, right? Where I think that it's really important that we see candidates that come from our communities that are talking about, like for me, right? I'm 25 years old. My student loan debt was due on Monday. Still haven't paid that, right? Because don't have the money to pay that right away. So I'm thinking about what are ways that we see people who are experiencing the same thing, who are coming from our community, who also recognize the historical debt that this country has to black people and to people of color, so that we can move forward. So we know that, like, none of us are free unless all of us are free.
None of us are free unless all of us are free. Huh. Anybody have any debates on that? I don't know. That's a good one. None of us are free until all of us are free. Well, yes, no, maybe. There's no simple solutions, but the idea is freedom of what? Freedom to do what? We're stuck on this word. We're stuck on a few words, and I think we should just kind of get real with it, okay? First of all, nobody's got the freedom to do jack shit. Yeah, you have the freedom to work your ass and fucking pay your taxes, and then maybe you might be allowed to spend some of your earnings, okay?
Thank you.
So, but when it comes to that's a good feature. I mean,
I'm free.
So
I don't know what he's talking about.
I am free. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm free. So I think what he was trying to say is that, okay, you are free. Yes, we see that, and we recognize that, and we appreciate you, and want to encourage your freedom. Absolutely. But there's some people that are not free, and that's the point. So yes, we recognize your freedom, and that's fantastic. We wish you more and more and more freedom, but there are people who are not free. So that means the person prior to you speaking was saying, in essence, if there's any one of us oppressed, then we're all oppressed. And she says, no, I am free. Look at my paycheck.
Nothing to do with me. I'm free.
So you voted for Donald Trump?
Yes.
Would you mind telling us why he won your vote in 2016?
At first, I really didn't know much about what Trump was doing. I just knew, okay, it ain't her. So I'm just going to vote for him. And I was still coming into being a conservative and all of that.
American voting is based on hate. America is based on hate. American religion is based on hate. America is about destroying life to make money. That's it. There's nothing more, nothing less, nothing confusing. It's simple. I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying it's good or bad or whatever. That's a subjective thing. I'm just stating what I recognize as a stupid person, as the king of stupid, what I see. So if you feel that I am saying something inappropriate or different or wrong, I would love to have you on my show and have a conversation. And tell me how I'm wrong, and I'd love to listen to anybody and everyone. If I can ask simple questions, since I am the stupid person, you are the smart person. Let's get a beautiful conversation happening. People, we love y'all. We all love y'all. And if we don't love you, we certainly do not hate you. We still accept you, but not hate. No more hate. No more violence. All right, people?
That and I just got converted to a Christian. I'm looking at my Christian values, and I'm growing as a Christian, and I'm realizing, wow, you know what I mean? This man is really aligning himself with what we truly believe in, you know? And coming from the South, Charlotte, North Carolina, we're really Christians, you know what I'm saying?
No idea what she's talking about.
As a taxpayer, and
There you
then
go.
now it's hindering my business. When now I'm not paying that much taxes, I got more money.
That's
so now
right.
if I need to say to homie, yo, listen, I got 5 racks. I'm about to invest this into you so we can start working on your business. And then we're going to let the money circulate.
Yes.
Once it circulate, you can go out on your own.
That's
if
right.
taxes is taking that money, how can I take that 5 racks and give it to him?
Right.
That's part of my problem with Donald Trump is he's literally making the rich richer. And what happens with that? The poor have to get poorer.
Raise your hand if you agree with the statement that I'm about to make. The welfare system destroyed the black family.
Absolutely.
Oh my god. So we jump back. That was earlier on in my show, was later on in his show. Trying to figure out that time flux. Excusez-moi. That's French for exquisite in your moite. People, I'm not kidding. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm king of fucking stupid, alright? King of stupid. Mic check. Mic check. M-I-C-C-C-Z-E-C-H. As in the Republic. This is...
Yes.
Absolutely.
So for the people who did not raise their hands, please.
Literally making the rich richer. And what happens with that? The poor have to get poorer.
Raise your hand if you agree with the statement that I'm about to make. The welfare system destroyed the black family.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So for the people who did not raise their hands, please.
That's way off. No, it didn't. No, it's not. Welfare is supposed to be there to help. It's the way welfare is set up is absolutely breaking up the black families. Because for you to get welfare, you can't live with the spouse. And if your spouse had been arrested or a felon, you can't live with them. So you're literally breaking up families.
Please tell me why you...
But there's welfare for the multi-billionaires, for the banks, for farmers, for the richest rich get the best welfare system. And everyone's encouraging or protecting them. Because, you know, they provide jobs. And jobs are the only thing that matter. Jobs. Jobs that pay taxes. Let's get that shit straight. You can have a million fucking jobs. If your job does not pay taxes, you ain't good. You ain't what we want. The billionaires, the super rich, yeah, they don't pay taxes because, you know, because they're the gods. How can you make the gods pay taxes? And it doesn't matter. You can come up with all kinds of laws. Then they just get better lawyers to fucking swiggle around the laws. It's bullshit, people. Bullshit. Laws are for poor people. Rights are for the super rich.
You disagree with that assertion. You do not agree with that assertion.
That's a hard question because it didn't help or hurt. It's the same.
It's the same, right.
It's the same thing because I believe at one point, you know, you couldn't get welfare if you had a man in the house or something like that. It's like it's just.
And I think the other issue is like nobody's actually talking about like how that system, like those systems, affirmative action benefited more white women than it did anybody else. Okay, like
Why do they bring up things that don't got nothing to do with nothing?
Oh, man. Let him speak.
Let him finish.
No,
I was
it's
really about to make a correlation, but you know,
Please.
what I was going to say is that a lot of these systems that literally have been stereotyped to look like it's black people who benefit the most from them is actually white people who benefit the most from them. So that's what I was. So that's what I was going to. So when I brought up affirmative action, I was bringing it up as a.
So the question was, is welfare breaking up the black families? And the people who identify themselves as conservatives said yes. And now the person who identifies himself as liberal is explaining that it's actually helping white people rather than trying to help the black people, which if it was helping black people, then it's causing the breakup of families. So it just gets really confusing when you throw in fucking shit that nobody understands and everyone wants to just argue instead of listen.
A correlation, like affirmative action is always so publicly like it's benefited more black people when actually it's benefited more white women. welfare is a system that there are more white people in this country on welfare than black people. More white people have benefited from welfare than black people. So like,
so what? So it's okay. It's okay if the white people benefit from it, but it breaks up families. That's the confusing part. It breaks up black people's family, but it helps white families. Well, yeah, and that's what the Republicans or the conservatives are saying. So it helps them and breaks our families. So what?
More white people in the country. What does white people have to do? What is doing to black people?
So
Why every time we talk about white people, black people start going back to white people?
Yeah,
Why
so the
every time I
conversation
think
is
because if you
white people,
understand how systems of oppression work, then you would
bring
understand
racism.
that the system is being shown publicly as something that black people, the destruction of black
But
people,
people
when
who talk about,
realistically.
like, people who talk about
I
welfare
thought we said we
reform and all
wasn't
that
gonna talk
stuff,
over
like,
each other. We was gonna play nice in the sandbox before we got here. And
well, we're not.
And then we'll open it up to rebuttals. Please, George, please finish your point.
yeah, so again, my point goes back to like when, like, just like what she was saying, like with the whole like whether it hurt the black community or whether it helped the black community, that's not really the issue. The issue is that all these are systems of oppression, and all the systems are interconnected. And we can't keep looking at these systems as like, oh, well, this is this one thing and this affects this. Like, even when she was bringing up her paycheck, she's like, well, my paycheck is going to this. Like, yeah, but your paycheck is also going to infrastructure.
Everything is interconnected. Everything is interconnected. Everything is interconnected. The question was initially, is welfare breaking up black families? The conservatives jumped to yes. The liberals explained that welfare actually helps white people. So, and then the conservatives said, so, why are you bringing up white people? So, welfare is designed to help white people but harm black people. And the conservatives' response was, so? And the liberal is saying, it's not just welfare. It's not just food stamps. It's not just one thing. It's all things, all working interconnected with each other. When we listen to each other, it makes sense and there's a lot of logic, but it's obvious when the emotion gets involved, and then we're not really listening, we're just debating. I like this recording, this video. It's a great talk. George, I think, was his name. He was the person on the right, my right, stage left. He's the one that we heard mostly on my show, playing their show. That's pretty interesting how that works. Ladies, gentlemen, all genders, we are all people. We are all one race. We are all the same. We are all equal. Garbage motherfuckers ain't no good amongst us. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is hashtag 360 stupid. I am Mike Check. Mike Check. MICCCZECH is in the Republic. I'm a comedian. I am the king of stupid, ladies and gentlemen. That's my job title. That's what I do. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for money. Send it, send it, send it. Hashtag 360 stupid. You can contact us via our podcast, via our YouTube channel, or via our Gmail email, not snail mail yet. We are working on that. We're working on a lot of things, actually, and this is so exciting. Over 1,300 plays, coming up on 1,400 plays total. People, you shocked and awed me. I am loving this. I am loving you. We are making this happen. Soul Gold Whole Bowl. We are shooting for... Ready? You ready? We are shooting for... $1 billion by 2030. A billionaire by 2030. Huh? What do you guys think? Should we do it? Can we do it? Let's do this thing. This is Mike Check at hashtag 360 Stupid. We